Former Valley Congressman T.J. Cox appeared in federal court this afternoon. He was expected to change his plea in a fraud and money laundering case, but asked for a trial date instead. And thanks for joining us tonight for Action News. I'm Warren Armstrong.
And good evening, I'm Margot Kim. Anchor Nick Garcia joins us live in studio tonight with where this case stands right now and what could happen next. Nick?
Warren, Margot, 2 years ago, a grand jury indicted T.J. Cox on 28 felony charges, including wire fraud, money laundering, and campaign contribution fraud. He pleaded not guilty, but that could change before the end of the year.
Former Valley Congressman T.J. Cox walked into the federal courthouse in downtown Fresno Wednesday afternoon, expected to change his plea. He walked out just minutes later without a plea deal for now.
We're hopeful that we will be able to negotiate a fair resolution of this case. We just needed more time.
The judge set a status hearing for December 11th, but defense attorney Mark Coleman says he hopes to strike a deal for his client before then.
Mr. Cox feels the weight of this. Mr. Cox has done an incredible amount of good for this community, for his district, for this state. And the specter of this, the allegations, are weighing very heavy on him and his family.
Cox was elected to the House of Representatives in 2018. The Democrat then lost his 2020 rematch with Republican David Valadao. In 2022, Cox was indicted on 28 total felony charges, 15 counts of wire fraud, 11 counts of money laundering, 1 count of financial institution fraud on a mortgage, and 1 count of making illegal contributions to his congressional campaign in 2017. Cox has pleaded not guilty to the charges.
The issue in a kind of case like this comes down to what is the loss? How much money was involved and what was the intended loss to the victims in this case?
Cox is facing the possibility of decades behind bars based on all of the counts, plus $1.5 million in fines. Legal analyst Tony Capozzi says if convicted, he's probably only looking at serving 2 to 5 years, but a plea agreement does appear to be on the horizon.
Now, the defense attorney representing T.J. Cox would not share any information about what the government has been offering in the negotiation process, nor what his client would be willing to accept.
Hey, Central California, stay up to date with all the most important news and weather. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to ABC 30 Action News.